Good day everyone, welcome to another episode of Archivlogs. I am Architect Ems, your CAD instructor. For today's episode, we will introduce a new series in our channel which is the CAD MasterClass, in which you are going to learn the use of AutoCAD in your drawing requirements. But before we proceed with the lesson, don't forget to click the subscribe button as a support for this channel and for more interesting contents and helpful tutorials. Our first topic for the CAD Masterclass is all about customization of your model space in AutoCAD. So how do we do that? So in the previous version of the Autocad software, meron tinatawag na AutoCAD Classic. But in the latest version or the new release of the AutoCAD software, wala na siya. But you can still do that. You can still do the classic version of the AutoCAD in your new CAD software. So ano ba yun? Ganito siya actually. So I have my Z Classic CAD na interface in here. So ang kailangan mo lang kasi dito when you are doing your 2D drawings is the colors, the line types, and the thickness. Though we don't do that in our drawings, we don't assign line thickness, and this one, the dimensions, and of course the layers. Another important thing to do is to turn on your object snaps. So make sure you check the important snaps in your AutoCAD, but me, I usually check them all. And turn off this one, LW display for your line weights, and make sure it's 1:1 annotation scale and show annotation object. And you can also turn off the grid, which I usually do using F7. So that's it. So next is we do units, UN, enter, and then decimal precision is 2 decimal places, and then we use meters and click OK and escape. Then we do your drafting options and we go to display. So pag gusto mong mas mahaba yung crosshair mo, you can adjust it here, and I usually do it at 100. So in here you can also adjust your auto snap and your aperture size and your selection. You can adjust your pick box depending on your preferences. And be sure to uncheck this part. Allow press and drag for lasso. Uncheck that part in here. And then click apply if you are already done customizing it or you are already satisfied with the look. But usually I do also display and colors in here. So ina-adjust ko din yung uniform background niya. I use black, then crosshair white, and so on and so forth. Sheet layout, uniform background is black also. Even the black editor. Dito lang sa command line yung ibang kulay, and then sa plot preview is the white one. So apply and close, apply, and then OK. Next is your PSLT scaling. PSLT scale is equal to 0, and then LTS scale is equal to 1. So in this video, meron ka ring clue kung ano yung pinipindot kasi naririnig mo yung clicking ng escape tsaka ng spacebar. So what if hindi mo makita yung ganito sa iyong AutoCAD na software? Pumunta ka lang dito sa drop-down menu nito. Tapos, kailangan mong i-show yung hindi dapat naka-hide yung menu bar. So, ito dapat nakapakita dyan, Tools, Toolbars, AutoCAD, and dapat mong i-check yung dimension, yung draw, yung layers and layers 2, properties, and yung reference. So, that's the only thing that you need when using the AutoCAD software and doing 2D drawing. So, yun. Kung mapapansin niyo, meron din ako dito iba't ibang scaling. So, nakaprogram na yung CAD ko to do different scaling style in here. So, paano mo gawin yun? It's the enter dito. Mag-edit ka ng sarili mong dimension styles. So, how do you customize your dimension styles? Madali lang. D, enter. And then, let's use standard to modify it. So, dito, punta ka lang dito sa lines, select ka ng color if you want red, even the line type in here, pati dito, ayan. Tapos, symbols and arrow use, try natin close field. And you can adjust the arrow size in here na. So, the text is, we have standard text color, pwede mo siyang i-change. Tapos ito, above, centered left to right. Aligned with dimension line. So, ayan. And then dito, sa primary units, yun nga, 2 decimal places. Ganun lang, yung precision niya. And then, alternate units. So, ayan. That's how you customize your dimension style. Okay? Now, dumako naman tayo dun sa drafting exercise using the Cartesian plane. Ito. So, how do you do this one? Sabi niya, you draw the figure in a certain coordinates. Paano pag binigyan ka niya ng coordinates? How do you do that? So, first is gagamit ka ng command. So, line, L, enter, spacebar yon. So, 100, tapos comma, 100. So, that's your first coordinate. Ayon. And then, your second coordinate will be 105, 100. So, paano mo siya gagawin? Hash. Hash, tapos 105, comma, 100. Enter. So, that's your second coordinate. So, next coordinate is 105, 102. So, every time na magta-type ka ng coordinate, huwag mong kalilimutan na pindutin muna yung hash, and then 105, comma, 100. Tama ba? It's 105, 100 tama. Oops, sorry. Ulit. L, enter. 100, comma, 100. And then, hash, 105, 100. Then, you click. Yan. So, that's the figure that we are looking for. And then, i-label mo na lang siya. So, how do you do that? NT. Okay. There. And then you use copy CO. Masyado atang malaki yung left. Just 0.7. Okay. 0.7 or 0.5. This is B. Caps lock. Ayan. So, naka-label na siya. So, paano kung gusto mong liitan ulit? 0.3. Tapos, ima-match mo na lang. Okay? Match prop is MA. Yan. So, that's it. Ganyan kung magpo-plot ka ng iyong figure gamit ang coordinate system. So, paano naman kung doon ka mismo sa origin magpo-plot? So, madali lang. So, ano ba yung una mong figure? Like for example, gagawa ka ng circle. So, C, enter, spacebar ulit, and then 0, 0, enter. Tapos, ano ba yung diameter ng iyong circle? D, enter, 10, enter. Tapos, construction line, XL, F8, para mag-straight. Ibahin natin kulay nito. Let's say 250. 250. Okay? Ayan. So, offset natin ng tigwa 1. Offset, offset, offset. So, ang offset is O. Okay? Tapos ito gawin natin red. And then, offset natin to ng no. Gagawa tayo ng linya dito. Offset natin ng 1. Okay, tapos gagawa tayo ng petals using an R. A, enter. Tapos find your center, center. Tapos mirror, MI, center. Yan. Delete, delete. Ang delete is E. So, command E. So, like for example, ganyan. Okay. Control Z. So, click mo lang to. Click. And then, array. AR. Enter. Polar. Tapos, find the center. And then, I for the item. I. Enter. A. Enter. So, ayan na siya. Meron ka ng petal. And then, sabi niya doon, kailangan mo ng polygon, an 8-sided one. Polygon, pol, enter, 8, enter, tapos specify the center, find your center, inscribe, then drag. So, that's your insignia figure for this one. Ang dali lang, di ba? So, sabi niya doon, what if you want to draw in quadrant 1, tapos 50 meters or 100 meters. Sabihin na lang natin 100 meters yung sinabi. Construction line, offset mo lang 100. Click. Yan. So, from here, pwede ka rin gumamit ng guidelines para magpantay sila. And then, kulay. Yan. So, uulitin mo lang yung ginawa yung exercise for the hands-on practice. So, REC, click and drag, D, 4, enter, 4, enter. Move. M. So, yung command is M pag move. So, meron ka ng 4x4 na square. Ulitin natin. REC, enter, click, drag, D, enter, 4, enter, 4, enter. Escape, escape. Pakinggan mo yung clicking ng aking keyboard. So, yun din yung magiging clue mo kung tama yung ginagawa mo. So, move mo lang dito, and then gawa ka ng circle. So, find the center of the square, tapos click and drag lang. Okay? Tapos, PL, and then find the center para maka-create ka ng triangle. Okay? So, balik tayo dito. Now, i-layout natin siya ng naka-distansya. So, offset is 2 meters and then move mo to. So, click the figure M, enter. Click and drag lang. Another 2. Move. Yan. So, you can delete na your guidelines. Tapos, dimensions na. So, I will be using my dimension for 1:100. So, yan. Konti ko lang siya dito. There. So, I have basic shapes na in my AutoCAD. Okay? Nakuha? So, if you want to change the color of this one, you just select it and then pili ka dito. Depende doon sa instruction na sinabi. So, I like it yellow. And paano kung sinabi doon sa instruction that you need all the figures to be in layer na ang pangalan is line. So, punta ka dito, create a layer. So, do we have a line layer? Wala pa. So, click this one, and then create ka ng layer, click this one, dito. Click, and then layer, or line. Tapos, ito, gawin natin red. Tapos, dito sa line type, i-default mo lang siya. Huwag kang mag-assign. Hindi ka rin mag-a-assign dito ng kung anong layer ang gagamitin mo. Kasi, we will talk about that one later on doon sa plotting. We don't assign layers in this one. Hindi tayo nag-a-assign ng thickness ng ating mga drawing based dito sa palette na to. Okay? So, click mo lang to and then pipili ka dito ng layer, so line. Ganon din dito. You just select it all and then line. So, as this one. Ganon lang siya. Kadali. So, that's your basic AutoCAD. So, what if medyo laggy yung AutoCAD mo, tapos hindi ganon ka high specs yung PC mo, you might want to check on this one, graphics, config, enter. Tapos, yung hardware acceleration, pwede mo siyang i-off. Okay? Pag hindi kaya ng PC mo. So, ito, on and off. lang siya. Okay? And you might also want to check your NVIDIA control panel. So that's it. We are done with our first masterclass. See you again in our next CAD session.